Picture this, a groundbreaking revelation that our distant human relatives, like Neanderthals and ancient hunter-gatherers, were busy reshaping Europe's wild landscapes thousands of years before the first farmers ever tilled the soil. It's a jaw-dropping twist in our understanding of human history, and one that challenges everything we thought we knew about our relationship with the planet. But here's where it gets controversial. Were these early folks unwitting guardians of the Earth, or were they the original disruptors? Dive in as we unpack a fresh study that flips the script on prehistoric ecology, and let's see if it changes how you view our ancestors' legacy. The interplay between humanity and the natural world has sparked endless discussions among scientists, with opinions flying about how much we're to blame for wreaking havoc on landscapes and ecosystems. Traditionally, we've pointed the finger at modern human activities as the biggest culprits. Think deforestation for cities or industrial pollution. And with cutting-edge tech and advanced farming methods on the rise, many worry that these innovations could accelerate nature's decline, pushing fragile habitats to the brink. Yet, as this new research reveals, the story doesn't start with us modern folks. No, it turns out that our predecessors were busy altering the environment way back in pre-agricultural times. Specifically, a team of scientists from Aarhus University in Denmark has uncovered evidence, published in the esteemed journal PLOS1, showing how Neanderthals and Mesolithic hunter-gatherers, those who lived in the period after the last ice age, roughly 10,000 to 5,000 years ago, relying on foraging and hunting rather than farming, left their mark on Europe's vegetation patterns. To piece this together, the researchers employed advanced computer simulations to model how human actions transformed the continent's scenery. They cross-checked their models with real-world pollen data, which acts like a fossilized record of past plant life, to see what truly drove changes in forests and grasslands. This research provides a fresh lens on history, says Jens Christian Svenning, a biologist involved in the study. We found that factors like climate shifts, roaming large animals, and natural wildfires couldn't fully account for the pollen records we analyzed. But once we factored in human influences, such as intentional fires set for hunting or clearing land, and widespread hunting practices, the simulations matched up much better. It's like solving a historical puzzle where humans were the missing piece. So, what exactly did these ancient Europeans do to change their world? According to the study, during the Mesolithic era, many animal species that once roamed freely across the land had vanished or dwindled significantly. For instance, massive creatures like woolly mammoths and giant deer, which shaped the ecosystem by grazing and trampling vegetation, were no longer as dominant. Our models indicate that hunter-gatherers might have impacted as much as 47% of how plant species were distributed, explains Anastasia Nikulina, the lead author. This means they weren't just passive observers. Their choices in where and what to hunt influenced which plants thrived, turning open plains into denser woods or vice versa. And this is the part most people miss. Neanderthals, those sturdy relatives of ours who lived in Europe tens of thousands of years ago, played a role too. They didn't shy away from taking down formidable prey, including colossal elephants that dwarfed today's species. Picture beasts the size of buses roaming the tundra. Their hunting wasn't just a direct hit, it had ripple effects. By reducing the numbers of these huge herbivores, Neanderthals inadvertently allowed vegetation to grow unchecked, leading to thicker, more tangled forests and altering the balance of life across the land. However, Svenning notes that their impact was limited because there weren't many Neanderthals around. They didn't wipe out the big animals entirely or overhaul their roles in the ecosystem. In the end, Svenning concludes, Neanderthals and Mesolithic hunter-gatherers were instrumental in crafting what we now call Europe's ecosystems, long before anyone dreamed of planting crops or domesticating animals. Our findings align with existing knowledge but push it further, proving just how profound human influence could be tens of thousands of years ago, predating the dawn of agriculture, Nikulina adds. It's a humbling reminder that our species' footprint on the Earth stretches farther back than we imagined. But let's stir the pot a bit. Is this early human meddling something to celebrate as smart adaptation, Or does it reveal a pattern of exploitation that set the stage for today's environmental woes? And this is where the debate heats up. Some might argue that these ancient changes were natural extensions of survival, helping create the diverse habitats we enjoy today, while others could see it as the start of an unsustainable trend. What do you think? Were Neanderthals and hunter-gatherers eco-engineers ahead of their time, or unintentional vandals in the natural world? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree this rewrites our view of prehistory, or disagree that their actions were truly transformative? Let's discuss.